Hi everyone. So today we will cover an important topic, that is uh, architecture of Java, how Java program works, how the compilation bytecode conversion will work. And the second thing which we will cover today is difference between JDK, JVM and JRE. So these two topics we will try to cover today. So let's start with the our first thing, that is Java architecture. So I have created one. So first of all, what we have a source code, which you can say that a program which you have written in a Java. First of all, this source code is converted to a go to compiler, and then compiler convert this into a bytecode. And once it is converted to a bytecode with the help of compiler, then it go to JVM. So what JVM will do is JVM will convert this bytecode into sorry bytecode into a machine understanding code, and then it will interact with your OS. So with the help of this JVM and conversion of bytecode into machine language code, Java is platform independent because of this it can be the code which is written in Java can be executed anywhere. So that is the basic architecture of Java. I'll explain you again. First of all, we have the source code, that is a program, your project in Java which you have written in a Java. Then compiler will convert this source code into a bytecode. So once it is converted into a bytecode, then JVM will come into the picture. JVM we will discuss in the video. So stay in this video till the end, and we will discuss about JVM, JRE, JDK, how it works, what is the functionality of them. So what is the purpose of JVM is JVM will convert this bytecode into a machine language code. Once it is converted, then it can be used in a OS, any OS, Mac, Linux, Windows, anywhere where you want to run. Where you want to execute it. So that this functionality will make Java as a platform independent. So this is very important topic of uh, platform independent, how platform independent Java is. If you have any confusion regarding this, or if you want some more detailed about this Java architecture, just write in comment, and I'll create one more video where I'll explain in detail about the Java architecture, how it works, and maybe maybe I'll show you some live example, right? Like we will create one program. I'll show you where to see the bytecode conversion .class file in Java, and we'll try to execute in some other OS the same program. So that way it will give you more clarity. If you need that detail, just let me know by sending in your comment window. So the next topic is difference between JDK, JVM and JRE. So I have noted down the basic theoretical definition of JVM, JRE, and then we will go to the structural, diagrammatic view of JDK, JVM and JRE. So first of all, we have JVM. JVM is basically Java Virtual Machine. As I told you here also, just give me 1 second, that JVM convert bytecode into a machine language code. So the same thing you can see here. JVM is specifically responsible for converting bytecode to a machine specific code. So basically, whatever code we have written down, JVM will convert that bytecode to a machine specific code. That's the main functionality of JVM. So this is the first thing JVM will do. So once the JVM functionality is done, then we have JRE. So JRE is Java Runtime Environment. So JRE will provide a platform where you can execute your Java program. A very important question may be asked in an interview, that if you have JRE, not JDK, you can execute your program, but you cannot develop or compile your programs. So if in your machine you have only JRE, then you can execute your program, existing programs. You can see their output, but you cannot develop, you cannot compile it. The same definition is here. I'm just reciting it. So JRE is a set of software responsible for execution of Java program or application on your system. See, if you just want to execute your program, JRE is sufficient. You need not to have JDK in your machine. So that's the functionality of JRE. So once JRE is done, then we have JDK. So JDK is basically one layer above to JRE. You can say that JDK is Java Development Kit. It includes a lot of software development kit, like they have mentioned Java applet development, platform specific. So separate installer are needed for each OS. JDK contains tools for compile, as I mentioned, compile, debug, and run a program using the Java platform. So JDK basically includes everything. All the Java tools plus JRE, compiler, debugger, archive, and other tools that are used in Java development. So basically, if you want to do some Java development, then this JDK is a must for you. If you just want to execute your program, then JRE is must. And if you just, if you have a Java program and you just want to see how the Java execution happens, then JVM is responsible for execution. It convert your bytecode into machine specific code. This machine specific code, again, you can run anywhere. Then this feature of JVM make Java a platform independent language. So once your code is ready, your machine specific code will run anywhere, Linux, Mac, or any OS. So let's quickly jump to the basic diagram of these three things, where you will find the difference and you can easily remember it. So I have just created a basic diagram. So first of all, we have JVM. So JVM is the first thing. What JVM will do, JVM has converted the bytecode into a machine specific code. Then JRE come into the picture. JRE is basically nothing but a JVM plus library classes. So JRE itself include this part. This part is included in JRE. JVM is JVM plus few libraries which helps to execute the program. If you don't have JRE or JDK, you don't even execute your program. So JRE is must for execution of the program. And then at last we have JDK. So JDK is a combination of JRE plus few development tools which are required for the new development, like coding, debugging, and execution also. So this is a very critical thing. If you just want to execute, then JRE is sufficient. But if you want to compile as well as do some new development, then JDK is must. And JVM is you might heard about this, that JVM is responsible only for conversion of bytecode into a machine language code. So yeah, that's it for today. If you have any confusion, any doubt, or if you need some more details about JVM, JRE, or Java architecture, how Java work, so just let me know by writing in comment window. I'll explain these things in more detail. Hope you like the video. If you like the video, press like and share it with your friend, and subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed before. Thank you so much. You have a good day. Thanks.